Most engineers would call this a lost cause. Decades of neglect have pushed it beyond repair. But hidden within this rust is a critical flaw. A single point of failure that doomed this engine. They're about to uncover it, piece by painful piece. And what they find will challenge everything. The first diagnostic test, a cylinder compression reading. This careful teardown is a forensic investigation. The next cylinder shows a massive pressure spike. This inconsistency points to a serious internal issue. Each component removed tells a story of failure. The complexity of this old system is a challenge. The engine block reveals severe corrosion. Fluid contamination under the chassis confirms leaks. The exhaust system is completely compromised by rust. Inside the valve cover, sludge indicates poor lubrication. This is a sign of extreme thermal stress over time. High-performance ignition wires are prepared for the rebuild. Here it is, a catastrophic crack in the manifold. The entire cooling system requires close inspection. Now, the fuel delivery system must be assessed. Twin fuel pumps show signs of corrosion. The entire underbody is a map of decay. Removing the old exhaust is a delicate operation. The oil pan is removed, revealing the engine's lifeblood. This sludge is the result of years of overheating. Every internal surface is coated in grime. Each gear must be inspected for microscopic fractures. Power tools are needed to break through the rust. Soon the block will be liberated from the chassis. The vehicle is carefully supported for engine removal. Even the suspension components must be disconnected. The old wiring harness is brittle and unreliable. The heart of the machine finally removed. This project requires moving heavy machinery. The engine is a monument to material decay. The old oil tells a dark story of contamination. Cutting away the old, damaged wiring. The clogged oil filter is another piece of evidence. The bare block now awaits its transformation. The ignition system is the first to be dismantled. This vintage car is the patient on the operating table. Its interior reflects a long and hard life. Organizing the ignition components is critical. Every single bolt is seized by rust. The carburetor is completely disassembled for cleaning. This is the full scope of the immense challenge ahead. A second engine block offers potential spare parts. The camshaft lobes are inspected for wear. The engine and transmission finally separated. A new battery provides the spark of future life. An attempt to start it reveals deeper issues. The sheer amount of built-up sludge is astounding. Scraping away layers of solidified oil and dirt. Another compression test to pinpoint the failure. Each cylinder is tested methodically. The readings are inconsistent, confirming a major leak. All the old spark plugs are collected and examined. This level of grime can cause severe overheating. Only now can the true restoration begin. The first step, stripping away decades of filth. A high-pressure wash reveals the original metal. This is a baptism for the ancient engine block. Every crevice must be perfectly clean. The block is hoisted for a thorough cleaning. Now on the stand, the deep surgery can start. Disassembly continues with methodical precision. Even the smallest components are meticulously cleaned. This bearing surface shows signs of oil starvation. Removing the timing cover reveals more challenges. Each bolt is cataloged for reassembly. Wire brushing removes the last traces of corrosion. This is a crucial step before machining. The pistons and cylinders are now exposed, preparing the surfaces for a new coat of primer. Critical areas are masked to protect tolerances. This delicate masking is essential for a proper rebuild. The first layer of protective primer is applied. Next, the iconic engine enamel is sprayed. The block is reborn, armored against the elements. Now the resurfacing process ensures a perfect seal. The reassembly begins with incredible precision. Every component must be absolutely pristine. A vintage distributor, a rare and vital part. Clearing the oil galleries is a non-negotiable step. A laser thermometer checks for heat treatment consistency, torquing the head bolts to exact specifications. This ensures the head gasket will never fail. The new starter motor is carefully installed. Restored valve covers are ready for fitting. Each bolt tightened in a precise sequence. A power driver speeds up the assembly process. Coolant hoses are fitted with new clamps. The flywheel is mounted, ready for the transmission. Attention to detail is paramount at this stage. Even a single bolt can tell a story of neglect. A new sensor is wired into the system, cleaning electrical contacts to ensure conductivity. This is where mechanical art meets electrical science. Heat is used to expand metal for a perfect fit. The intricate valvetrain is carefully reassembled. Meanwhile, work on the transmission begins. Old transmission fluid is drained and analyzed, accessing the vehicle's complex inner workings. A delicate filter is painstakingly removed. This seized bearing must be carefully extracted. The new exhaust manifold is ready for installation. Precision work continues on the transmission. Each part is a testament to complex gearing. This small sensor is vital for gear changes. Brute force is sometimes the only engineering solution. A specialized tool bends new fuel lines perfectly. The starter wiring is connected to the solenoid. The custom bent fuel line is installed. Every connection must be absolutely secure. The new wiring harness is meticulously routed. The vehicle itself shows its age and history. The old fuse box is a map of electrical risks. The original fuel pump, a relic of past engineering. New headlights are wired into the restored body. The vehicle's electrical system is being reborn. Each wire is a critical link in the chain. Now, the chassis itself must be pressure washed. Years of grime are blasted from the interior. This is a complete strip down and restoration. Removing hardened debris requires mechanical force. The car is lifted, preparing for the final union. Old suspension parts are removed and replaced. An impact wrench makes short work of rusted bolts. The engine is lowered, ready for its new home. Fresh oil is added to a new high-flow filter. The car patiently awaits its new heart. Straps carefully guide the engine into place. This is the most critical moment of the build. The engine is home, perfectly seated in the bay. A torque wrench ensures motor mounts are secure. Every specification from the manual must be met. Connecting the transmission to the drive shaft. The new exhaust is connected to the manifold. Final torque checks on the bell housing. The restored exhaust manifold is a work of art. The alternator is installed and tensioned. Connecting the spark plug wires to the distributor. The radiator is installed and checked for leaks. Now work begins under the car. New copper lines are fabricated for the brakes. The new brake line is carefully routed. Tightening the fittings to prevent any fluid leaks. The old, rusted exhaust system lies defeated. The car is lifted for the final exhaust work. High-temperature paint will protect the new pipes. The custom exhaust system is being fitted. Welding the components for a perfect leak-free seal. The exhaust hangers are bolted to the chassis. The twin pipes are a beautiful piece of fabrication. Final assembly of the exhaust system. This requires working in very tight spaces, aligning the pipes for optimal flow. The craftsmanship is evident in every weld. The complete system is finally secure. Final welding ensures structural integrity. An impact driver secures the final brackets. Removing old, seized fittings is a constant battle. Now, attention returns to the engine bay. The engine bay itself shows scars of its past. Cutting new hose for the vacuum system. Removing old gaskets from the intake manifold. The engine is nearly ready for its first start. The cylinder head surfaces are perfectly clean. The spark plug holes are clean and threaded. A soft mallet seats the valve cover perfectly. A bead of sealant creates a perfect oil seal. The intake manifold is carefully lowered into place. The bolts are tightened in a star pattern. The rebuilt carburetor is ready to be installed. A new gasket will prevent any vacuum leaks. The carburetor is mounted atop the engine. The new high-energy ignition coil is fitted. The new fuel line is connected. Final sensors and vacuum lines are connected. Adjusting the throttle linkage on the carburetor. A new valve cover breather cap is installed. Routing the fuel line with precision. The alternator and its wiring are finalized. Installing a crucial temperature sensor. The thermostat housing gasket is put in place. Fine-tuning the carburetor for optimal performance. Wiping away any debris before the first start. Connecting the throttle cable is a delicate task. Every linkage must move freely without binding. Connecting the final cable to the throttle body. This completes the mechanical connections. The last electrical connector is snapped into place. The throttle return spring is attached. This system is a beautiful dance of mechanics. The high-performance Optima battery is ready. The entire engine bay is a mix of old and new. A new relay is added for the electric fan. Soldering new connections for reliability. The completed ignition system is a tidy masterpiece. The resurrected engine, a jewel of engineering. But the gauges inside tell their own story of age. The moment of truth, fresh coolant is added. The alternator gauge comes to life, a good sign. Making final adjustments to the timing belt. The main pulley and fan belt are inspected. The new exhaust system gleams under the chassis. The interior restoration is the final frontier. Years of damage are patched and repaired. Cleaning the dashboard, erasing the past. Even the convertible top is being restored. The old, rusted frame required significant work. A touch of personality is added to the project. Custom additions make the car unique. The electric fan, a modern upgrade for cooling. The suspension is old but still functional. The first test drive. The reward for all the work. A piece of engineering history, reborn from rust. A very special thank you to the owner of the YouTube channel at Simon Fordman for creating this wonderful video and allowing me to comment. If you enjoyed this narrative, please visit and support their channel at the link in the description below. What you are about to witness is not a repair. It is a resurrection. Inside this forgotten shell of steel and rust lies a secret waiting to be unveiled. One woman saw the potential that everyone else had discarded. Her mission, to transform the abandoned into the astonishing. Stay with us because the journey from ruin to revival begins now. The monumental task begins by confronting years of neglect. A powerful spray washes away the grime, a baptism for a forgotten soul. The first layer of the past is stripped away. Even the deepest stains are targeted as the interior is purged. Every fiber is meticulously cleansed, revealing what lies beneath. With the cleansing complete, the tools of deconstruction are prepared. Transformation requires more than cleaning. It demands a total teardown. Piece by piece, the car is carefully disassembled. Its very structure is laid bare for all to see. Each component is surgically removed, a study in mechanical anatomy. The car's doors are set aside, revealing the vulnerable interior. The deconstruction continues, reaching deep into the vehicle's core. Even the smallest parts are painstakingly removed. Nothing is overlooked in this meticulous process. The barriers to the car's soul are taken down one by one. The seats, which held forgotten stories, are unbolted. They are lifted from their foundation. Layer by layer, the car is stripped down. It is reduced to its raw skeletal form. The seats are finally lifted away, exposing the floor and the true extent of the decay. Inside the hollowed shell, the ravages of time are now visible. The careful work of dismantling the facade continues with precision. Every screw and fastening is addressed with unwavering focus. The old upholstery is sliced away, severing ties to a dilapidated past. Another piece of its former self is carried away, making room for a complete rebirth. She works tirelessly, her determination etched into every movement. The rotted flooring is peeled back, unearthing the car's hidden wounds. Beneath, a tangled web of wires reveals a deeper challenge. The car's nervous system, old and corroded, is exposed. This discarded relic is now ready for its own intensive care. With a powerful blast, years of dirt are purged. The water washes away grime from its very foundation. A deep cleansing with soap begins to restore its integrity. The final rinse washes away any lingering trace of decay. The purification process is thorough. Every inch is prepared for renewal. The work is relentless, driven by a vision of what this car can become. Now the true restoration begins. healing the vehicle from the inside out. The seats are lovingly restored by hand. Their dignity is slowly returning. A high-pressure stream erases the last remnants of their faded past. With the car's frame exposed, a new foundation must be forged. Precise measurements are taken, templates for a stronger future. She carefully draws out the design. Sparks fly as raw metal is cut and shaped. A new skeleton begins to take form. The process is intense, a shower of fire heralding the reconstruction. The newly forged piece is carefully placed, ready to mend the broken frame. With intense light and heat, the wounds of time are welded shut. The structural healing is now complete. Each of the car's vital organs is carefully cleaned and prepared. A vibrant protective coating is applied, a symbol of its newfound strength. This coat of armor will protect it from decay. The entire floor is sealed in a brilliant red, a promise of the vibrant life to come. The smallest details are attended to, wiping away any and all imperfections. The restored seats are treated with a final conditioning touch. The heart of the car is ready to be returned to the rejuvenated body. The restored components are carefully brought together. Each part is methodically cleaned for its place in the new design. The renewed seats now stand ready, a stark contrast to their former ruined state. The bare chassis awaits the first piece of its new interior. With gentle hands, the restored carpeting is laid into place. It is carefully fitted, a soft foundation for the revived cabin. Small, intricate details of the console are reinstalled. The new carpet is smoothed and secured, bringing a sense of comfort back to the vehicle. Every piece of the interior is reassembled with purpose. The process is deliberate, ensuring a perfect fit. The moment arrives to return the seats to their rightful place. They are carefully maneuvered and bolted down, securing the heart of the cabin. From the driver's seat, a quiet moment of satisfaction. The dashboard, once coated in grime, is polished to a shine. The final interior elements are secured into place. A final inspection confirms the interior is transformed. The car, once a hollow shell, is now whole again. Its soul has been fully restored. Now, attention turns to the complex electrical system. Frayed wires are carefully mended, restoring the flow of energy. The work continues, ensuring the nervous system is functional. Every connection is checked and secured. The reinstallation of interior panels marks another step. The floor is now protected, ready for the final touches. The interior, once gutted, now looks clean and cohesive. The engine turns over, a triumphant roar signaling its revival. With the interior restored, she turns to the engine. An inspection reveals the work needed to restore its mechanical heart. She methodically disassembles key components. Each part is handled with care, a mechanical surgery in progress. The radiator, crucial for cooling, is removed for service. It is flushed and cleaned with powerful streams of water, clearing away years of internal blockage. The refurbished radiator is guided back into position. It is securely bolted into place, ready to support the engine. Remaining engine components are meticulously reassembled. A final check ensures every connection is sound. The heartbeat of the car is now strong. Delicate work on the fluid lines requires a steady hand. Under the hood, she continues her focused work. A small, vital engine part is inspected, then reinstalled. The engine is replenished with essential fluids. The battery is connected, ready to send life through the machine. Her commitment is unwavering. She gathers the necessary tools for the next phase. The work takes her underneath the car, tackling the hidden mechanics below. More fluids are added, ensuring it will run smoothly. The charger is hooked up, breathing life into the battery. With the engine revival complete, she gives it a final inspection. She stands before her work with quiet confidence. The restored car stands ready, a testament to her skill. The final mechanical task, replacing the tires. The car is lifted, a routine procedure handled with care. The old tire is removed and the new one fastened in its place. The car stands fully restored, reborn from scrap. The last damaged wheel must be addressed. A clear symbol of its former life of neglect. With an electric wrench, the old wheel is swiftly unbolted. The damaged wheel is removed, making way for a fresh start. The new wheel is secured, completing the car's foundation. With mechanical work done, she prepares for the final transformation. The tools of repair are put away, making way for the tools of artistry. Now, preparations for a new look begin. Sanding and polishing tools are meticulously prepared. The process of stripping away the old faded paint begins. The machine works away the weathered surface, revealing a blank canvas underneath. Every inch of the old exterior is painstakingly removed. The entire body is sanded down. A meticulous effort to prepare for a new identity. The car, now a clean slate, stands ready for the next chapter. It has been stripped of its identity, ready to be reborn. A special filler is used to smooth out the deepest scars. The filler is applied with the skill of a sculptor, shaping a flawless surface for the paint. This careful process ensures the final job will be perfect. She inspects her work, ensuring a perfectly smooth canvas. Each panel receives the same meticulous treatment. Even the roof is perfectly smooth, no detail is too small. The body is wiped down, preparing it for primer. A layer of primer is applied, the first step in its new look. The car is carefully masked, protecting the areas not meant for paint. The masking is a work of art in itself. A precise and intricate process. The car is washed one last time, ensuring a pristine surface for the paint. Even the license plate is removed for a comprehensive job. Every inch is cleaned again, a final purification. The tools for the final, transformative act are assembled. The paint is mixed, a custom color for a one-of-a-kind creation. She stirs the paint with focus, the final ingredient. The paint is carefully prepared and loaded into the sprayer. With a steady hand, the new color is applied. A misty gray transforming the body. The car's new identity emerges from beneath the primer. She moves with practiced grace, ensuring a flawless coat. The entire car is bathed in its new color. The transformation is stunning. The final passes are made, completing the base coat. The equipment is cleaned, her work as a painter now done. She steps back to admire the result, a sleek, modern finish. But the vision is not yet complete. A final, bold detail is prepared. The hood is masked once more for a dramatic accent. The car, a monolith of gray, awaits its touch of personality. A brilliant red is sprayed onto the hood. A fiery streak of defiance. The final stroke of the masterpiece is carefully applied. The artist surveys her work, the vision taking shape. The vibrant red stripe is meticulously painted, giving the car a new, aggressive personality. The masking is removed, revealing sharp, clean lines. From forgotten wreck to stunning, custom creation. The journey is over. It's time to drive. A very special thank you to the owner of the YouTube channel at Craft for creating this wonderful video and allowing me to comment. If you enjoyed this narrative, please visit and support their channel at the link in the description below.